Show, all the top tunes.
Hey, Mulligan.
What are you doing? I don't know.
We give them just what they get in the big house.
It's the Joey and Rory Show, brought to you each week by Crosley Radio, with Wynn Varble, Marcy Gary, Heidi Feek, Bradley Walker, and me.
Well, folks, here we are at the end of our third season. And every good show has a few surprises. Stay tuned for one we weren't expecting. Here they are, Joey and Rory.
There's a pocket watch in a glass case, and it's really caught my eye. It's stainless steel and it's guaranteed to tick on until I die. It cost as much as a good horse, but still I lust when I walk past. 'Cause in a throwaway world I'm a sucker for something made to last. I drive a pickup I bought in high school, built with pride and Detroit steel. She's 40 years old, but she purrs like a kitten when I climb behind the wheel. I could trade her in, no problem, for something shiny, new and fast. But in a throwaway world, I'm a sucker for something made to last. Something that'll stand up to Father Time and punch him right in the mouth. Something I can count on forever, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now your love is such a precious thing. It's a feather and it's a stone. You've walked with me through the fire when my ray of hope was gone. And you whisper words of courage when I'm broken and downcast. When I'm crumbling and when I'm stumbling, you give me something made to last. Something that can stand up to Father Time and punch him right in the mouth. Something I can count on forever, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You just hold me that much tighter when I'm broken and downcast. 'Cause in a throwaway world, babe, you give me something made to last. Yeah, it's a throwaway world, but babe, we got something made to last.
What a sweet song.
We really do, you know.
Yes, we do. Y'all stick around. We'll be right back.
This is our guitar player, Bobby, and Bobby's going to do our Marcy Jo show. Go ahead, Bobby. What you got?
Let's all go down to Marcy Jo's and have something to eat. Want to?
I like it. Y'all come on in. Sit wherever you want.
Well, so many times people ask us, where do you get your recipes? And that's a very good question. Sometimes we get them from cookbooks, some of our favorite cookbooks, but a lot of times we find our recipes that are handed down to us from our grandmothers, our great-grandmothers, our aunts, our Sometimes even our uncles, believe it or not.
Yeah.
So today we have a very special treat for you. This is a meal that came from your aunt.
Yep,
up
my
in
aunt.
Michigan.
Yeah, it was my Aunt Ann Carnahan that lives in Michigan. Me and my husband and kids went up there one year, and she has a lot of kids too. She has like 6 kids.
Wow.
Anyway, I said, "What are we gonna make, Aunt Ann, for all these kids tonight?" And she said, "I'll make beef stroganoff." And I said, "Well, I don't know. I've never made it." So we spent that afternoon making beef stroganoff together, and I have absolutely loved it. My kids love it, and it's just really a great dinner. And I cook it a lot in the fall and the winter.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a nice
And-
kind of a hearty dish.
Yes. And what's so great about this recipe is that if you have a crock pot, you can put a roast in a crock pot, cook it all day while you're at work, and then when you get home, you're just going to shred it. Or you can buy beef stroganoff, not beef stroganoff, you can buy beef chunks. Like beef stew chunks.
Yeah.
And then you can just stick them in a big pot, boil them down for 2.5 hours, and then that way because you want the meat to be nice and tender.
So that's what we did here. You
Yep.
took a chuck roast.
Yep.
And you boiled it.
Down.
for quite a while, for 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
And then you just shred it with your hands,
Right.
so it's nice and little,
Tender.
and
Yep.
little bite-sized pieces.
Yep.
Okay, so after you've done that, we're going to add this to this pot because
Right.
then we're going to go ahead and mix a bunch of things in
Sure.
with it.
Yep.
Okay.
We sure are.
This isn't too hot, so we'll just
Yeah.
go ahead and do this here. That's a lot of meat. And this amount right here, this is probably just a standard chuck roast.
Yeah.
This will serve at least 10 people by the
Oh
time
gosh.
you get done with it.
Yeah, at least. And so after you get done with that, you're gonna boil off some extra wide noodles. Make sure they're extra wide. And then once they get cooked down, I do a whole pack. And then once they get cooked down, then you're gonna stick them in your meat.
Okay.
So we can go ahead and do that if you wanna go ahead and
Sure thing.
put them all there.
Oops.
It's super easy recipe. The meat's time consuming, but once you get the meat done and the noodles boiled off, it takes no time at all.
Well, and like you said, you can also do the crock pot things
Yeah.
while you're gone at work.
And then you're gonna take a couple big cans of the cream of mushroom soup
Got that
and
in
dump
here?
them in there, yep.
Okay.
And then you're gonna take a couple cups of milk and dump that in there.
Turn our burner on here.
And then
what's
you're
this?
gonna, it's probably about a cup and a half probably of the sour cream.
Okay. So you just dump all these in here.
You do. You
So you're
just dump
talking
them.
5 ingredients.
Yeah.
At most.
And then you're gonna take some kitchen bouquet and you're gonna take that and you're gonna dump that, and that just kind of gives it some color too. I don't measure, I just pour it in there until it
Can I
gives
do
it
the
that.
salt and pepper?
Oh God. I'm scared.
So we just season it just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little.
You could put some garlic in here too. I bet that would be good.
It probably would be good.
Yeah, some
Yeah. Oh, pepper. Lots of pepper. And so you're gonna take that and you're just gonna stir it together really, really good. And it's gonna be nice and creamy. And you're gonna stick it back on the stove. And you're just gonna, you don't wanna turn it up too high because it'll burn really quick. So you wanna keep it down low. And then this is what it's gonna look like when it's done.
Oh my gosh, it smells really good.
It's gonna be nice and creamy, and it's all, see how that looks? And it's so, look, you can see the steam, because we just got done making this batch. So isn't that beautiful? And you got your chunks of meat in there.
Super
It is
nice.
just really good, and then make a nice dinner roll with it.
Absolutely.
And it feeds for so many, so it's really great.
Well, we have some guests here today. They are from Illinois, and this man and his wife, they're very talented. Come on up here, Robert and Pam. So good to have you guys. Come on in close. We won't bite. Good to see you. Y'all doing well?
Yes.
Hi, Pam. Good to see you. So Robert made Marcy a beautiful bench out of handcrafted wood, and you did some carving in it, and he made one for Rory and I as well for our new big barn. And Pam, did you have anything to do with it too?
Just the ideas.
Just the ideas?
Oh,
so
that's
you were the
great.
brains behind
There
it.
you go.
Yeah.
There you go. It takes two, doesn't it?
Yes, yes.
Well, good. That's called couple power.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what Rory and I call it anyway. So go ahead and try this and see if you like that, and then you can try it. So what part of Illinois are you from?
From the southern part.
Southern part?
Southern part, yes.
Okay. Good, good.
Isn't that good?
Now, do y'all have a big family back home?
We have 2 girls. We have 2
Two
girls.
daughters?
That's great.
4 granddaughters.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, good. Well, I imagine maybe you could try this dish at your place.
Yeah, try
See if
it.
your kids like
Yeah.
it.
They would love it.
Yeah.
Well, thank y'all for joining
Thank
us
you.
today.
And
Thanks
thank
again
you.
for the
Thank you.
benches, too.
Yes, thank you for the bench.
Good
I
seeing
love
you all.
it.
Well, there you have it,
Yeah.
folks. That's our beef stroganoff right here at Marcy Jo's, where we're changing lives.
One bite at a time.
time for the Crosley Vinyl Rewind. Folks, don't forget to check out CrosleyRadio.com for turntables, jukeboxes, radios, and more. And now, please help me welcome Joey performing Jesse Coulter's I'm Not Lisa.
I'm not Lisa. My name is Julie. Lisa left you years ago. My eyes are not blue, but mine won't leave you till the sunlight has touched your face. She was your morning light. Her smile told of no night. Your love for her grew with each rising sun. And then one winter day, his hand led hers away. She left you here, drowning in your tears, here where you stayed for years, crying, Lisa, Lisa, I'm not Lisa. My name is Julie. Lisa left you years ago. My eyes are not blue, but mine won't leave you till the sunlight shines through your face. I'm not Lisa.
If Einstein had boots and a cowboy hat and a sense of humor, he might be something like Wynn Varble.
Do you ever notice that the garbage you take out weighs a lot more than the groceries you bring in? Don't ever play leapfrog with a rhinoceros. You know, Eli Whitney's wife was always telling him, get your cotton-picking hands off that gin. If you choke a Smurf, what color does he turn? If you take an Oriental person and spin him around 3 or 4 times, does he become disoriented? What do people in China call their good dishes? When they first invented the clock, how'd they know what time to set it for? Why didn't Noah squash them 2 mosquitoes? If you don't pay your exorcist, you get repossessed. A chicken crossing the road is poultry in motion.
You go from rags to riches, farm to fame, from washing dishes to the whole world knows your name. They'll stand in the spotlight till the light goes dim, and it's farm to fame.
on Father's Day. I was in my office working away when she came in, and on my desk she put a card that said, Happy Father's Day. Then she handed me a little box wrapped up as sweet as it could be. As I looked inside, I felt the tears roll down my cheek. She wiped them away and said, Happy Father's Day. And since that moment, our whole lives have changed. We're making plans and picking out a name. God knows I never dreamed I'd ever hear my sweet wife say, You're gonna be a daddy again. On Father's Day.
My mom was 11 weeks along, first appointment, and she felt a little roundness in my belly. It's your little boy.
Now every day, our world is changing in a million different ways. She can't fit into her old jeans, but that's okay, 'cause she just gave.
That's our little one. The little one's heartbeat.
And we gathered friends and our families together over 2 weekends. And we held hands as we shared the news with them about the gift that came our way on Father's Day. And how since that moment nothing is the same. We're making plans and picking out a name. God knows I never dreamed I'd ever hear my sweet wife say, You're gonna be a daddy again. On Father's Day, I'm gonna be a daddy again. Every day is Father's Day.
It's inspirational time. Here they are, folks, performing another song from their new album, Inspired.
My mama would sing on that front porch swing. I was 8 years old. Old hymns, good friends, feeding my soul. I gotta go back. I gotta go back to that place where all those good old days were at. If I'm ever gonna get this crazy life of mine on track, I gotta go back. I gotta go back. We've spent the last few years on our careers, working our way up. With the ladders we've climbed, we never took time to work on us. We gotta go back. place where all those good old days were at. If we're ever gonna get this crazy love of ours on track, we gotta go back. We gotta go back.
Remember the days when our children were safe in schools and didn't have guns. There was no Iraq, no terrorist attacks, no 911.
We've gotta go back.
We gotta go back to that place where all those good old days were at. If we're ever gonna get this crazy world of ours on track, we gotta go back. We gotta go back.
If we're ever gonna get this crazy world of ours on track,
We gotta go back.
we gotta go back.
So we come to the end of a season and a new season begins.
Believing our dreams will take us somewhere. Still being ourselves if we ever get there. That's important to me. That's important to me.
Don't forget about what's most important to you.
I'm Joey.
And I'm Rory. Tune in again next week. Same place, same time.
Join Joey and Rory in the barn where they film their TV show by coming to one of their farmhouse concerts this summer or fall. Or check out their tour schedule by visiting their website, joeyandrory.com.
Milk House Media.